The following video contains scenes of violence. Viewer discretion is advised. Father Time has never, ever been defeated. All of us are surely awaiting the exact same fate, yet the elderly are neglected, unalived, and mistreated, with the population aging at a very rapid rate. As our bodies start to break down and we return to dust, we also will need to find a younger soul to trust. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome once again to my channel, Stop Effing Killing. I'm your host, the MOD, also known as the Method of Delivery. Please like, share, and subscribe if you find anything that resonates with you. So today's topic is Silver Age Suffering. Again, Silver Age Suffering. According to the World Health Organization, in 2020, the number of seniors who were 60 plus years old outnumbered those individuals who were 5 years or younger. The FBI states that seniors lose over $3 billion annually. Again, over $3 billion annually due to financial abuse and due to scams. On that note, I have a personal story. So my father was receiving a pension from this company, and he had been receiving this pension for years. So the company abruptly stopped sending him his pension payments. And after 3 months had passed, he contacted me and, he told me, he said, hey, I haven't been receiving my pension payments. So I did some investigating and digging and looking into the situation myself. And me and my father wound up contacting this company. And their response to me contacting them was, well, your father is dead, so that's how come we stopped sending these payments. Okay, you've received no death notice. You've received no type of notification saying that my father has passed away and he is alive and well right here on the phone with me. Oh, then their story changes to, well, his wife, who is a beneficiary in the event of his demise, well, she's dead. No one here is dead. Everyone is still alive. Well, her social security information is wrong. So yeah, we need to get that, and then we'll make changes. Making up all these excuses about why they hadn't sent this man his money in over 3 months. So finally we go back and forth with them about, these payments, and it got to the point where I just said, look, you guys, we've done everything you've asked us to do. You're not trying to do right by this man, and we're going to start taking action against you. And I named off some stuff and some agencies I was going to contact. And needless to say, within about 3 days, he started receiving his pension payments again, as well as his back payment. Now, it wasn't like tons and tons of money, but it was thousands of dollars. And the point that I'm making, the reason why I told this story, is because we need to advocate for our elders. Somebody that they can trust has to advocate for them. According to the Nursing Home Abuse Center, the DOJ says 1 in 20 cases of elder abuse gets reported. I think it's far smaller than that. According to the World Health Organization, again, 9.3% of staff admitted in 2017 to committing abuse. Let us watch a short clip of a video of abuse against an elder.
And we begin here at 6 tonight with a CBS News New York exclusive. A New Jersey family says the person they trusted to take care of their mother hurt her instead. Christine Sloan shows us the video, and we want to warn you, you may find it disturbing.
Get off this gun! The horrific moment caught on surveillance video. A home health care aide identified by police as Helen Pittman allegedly shoving the 85-year-old into her bed.
We saw that she pushed her and my mom smacked her head very hard on the back of the bed rail.
The victim's daughter asked that we not show her face. The alleged assault happened inside the victim's Wayne home on September 21st. She says Pittman initially text messaged her a different story.
That she fell backwards and hit her back of her head on the bed railing.
What were you feeling when you watched that? Oh,
I'm sorry. I was feeling upset and I actually was screaming. She's got, Alzheimer's, and it's like she's like a 2-year-old. She can't communicate. It's like pushing a baby.
The family says the victim suffered bruises to her arms and a concussion. Pittman has been charged with assault and endangering the welfare of an elderly person.
So, this orderly who was in charge of this elder woman's health and safety intentionally pushed her down and made her hit her head. After she committed this crime, she contacted the elder's daughter with a text message saying, hey, your mother fell and, I tried to catch her, but, I couldn't catch her and she hit her head. Now, needless to say, the lie that she told and the crime that she committed was caught on camera and she was arrested for it. However, things like this go on all the time to the point where elders lose their lives. Now, there are 7 types of abuse according to Nursing Home Abuse Center. The first is physical. The second one is sexual. The third is neglect. Let us watch a short video about a case of neglect.
We begin tonight with a death investigation. Thanks for being with us. I'm Shelly Muñiz. A local family is demanding answers. Their 71-year-old loved one was reported missing after receiving care at a nursing and rehab facility. They say today they received devastating news that he had died. Cristian Colon is live for us in North Miami with what we know so far. Cristian.
Good evening, Shelly. Yeah, for the past 2 weeks, family and police have been asking for anyone with information on a 71-year-old's whereabouts to come forward. But tonight we are learning that the family believes that loved one was found dead inside a closet behind me. On the other hand, police say it's too early to jump to conclusions. A North Miami family in agony as they watched a body getting pulled out from the North Dade Nursing and Rehab Center.
They said that they found him in a closet and he was already decomposing, and they refused to let us see the body. And we tried to talk to the nursing home people. They refused to speak to us. They don't want to talk to us. I wonder why. Ruth Etienne says her family got an anonymous tip claiming her 71-year-old grandfather, Alan Etienne, was found dead inside the facility. Last month, the man was brought in for rehab after suffering a brain aneurysm. But 2 weeks ago, they were informed he was missing. We just got the call saying that he went missing, and we were like, okay, so we went there and we talked to them, and we were trying to get to the bottom of it, and they told us that he signed an AMA, which means he refused medical help, and we were asking for the documents and to see his signature, and they refused to let us see that. For the past 2 weeks, police and family were searching everywhere. But on Monday, the family told us they received devastating news. Unfortunately, I never got a chance to see him. And I didn't know that that time that I saw him would be the last time that I would see my grandfather. Police say they got a call from someone in the facility about a body. However, police did not confirm where it was found or who is dead.
So, as you can see, this man went missing for approximately 5 days, but he was inside of the home in a closet decomposing. Where was the carrier? Why did the staff not sound the alarm? Why weren't they looking for him? It makes no sense. It was obviously clear neglect on their part, neglect in doing their jobs. Then you have self-neglect. Next you have elder abandonment. You have also emotional abuse, and finally financial abuse, which, by the way, financial abuse is considered one of the most common forms of abuse, followed behind physical and emotional. So what can we do? The first thing that we can do is advocate for our elders. let's look at what can happen if you don't advocate for your elders.
Good evening. I'm Maurice Dubois.
I'm John Dickerson.
More than 1 million Americans live in assisted living facilities, many because they provide the help they need for daily living, some because they have no other choice.
Gabriel House, 50 miles south of Boston, was an affordable option for dozens of elderly residents. But the picture we got today of conditions inside before the deadly fire Sunday night is disturbing.
A worker described for us a filthy facility infested with roaches, and she says it was understaffed.
And as for the response by firefighters, the chief said today you couldn't have had enough people here to save everybody that needed help.
9 people between the ages of 61 and 86 were killed. 30 more were injured, 1 in critical condition.
Tom Hansen is in Fall River, Massachusetts, with the latest on the investigation. Tom?
Well, as you can see behind me, there's a small but growing memorial to honor those who died in the fire. Now, we've been hearing stories from residents, from former employees about what it was like inside the Gabriel house. They describe staffing shortages. They describe troubling conditions. And I want to remind you that 70 people lived here, many of them with mobility issues.
If there's a fire in this building tonight, what the hell am I going to do? I said, I'm not going to be able to get everybody out of here.
Debbie Johnson says she worked the 3rd shift as a nursing assistant at Gabriel House. When she arrived Sunday, a fire was filling the building with deadly smoke. During her 4 years there, she worried about safety all the time.
You never in the 4 years
Never
had a fire drill?
Never had a fire drill.
How many people were on shift when the fire broke out?
2.
Just 2?
2, and they were new.
For 70 people?
They were new employees.
The fire broke out at about 9:30 on Sunday night.
So, as you can see in that story, multiple elders perished in this fire. There wasn't enough staff on duty. There was not enough, resources available to get these individuals out in case of a fire. But who advocated for them? Who said, hey, you can't fall below this particular staffing level? Or what is your plan to get these elders out of here in case, there is a fire or there is some kind of emergency? No one advocated for them. And because of that, many of them lost their lives. Several of them got injured in this large fire. The next thing that we can do is report abuse. We have to report abuse so that we can hold those accountable who are committing these crimes against our elders, whether it's physical abuse, sexual, mental, emotional neglect, whatever it is, abandonment. We have to report these abuses no matter who they are. And finally, we can live a healthy lifestyle. And what does that mean? That means exercise. That means no smoking, no excessive drinking, no excessive drugs, watching what you eat. These are things that we can do because one day we will be those elders and we will need help at some point. And just maybe we can curtail some of the ailments and some of the physical and health issues that elders often encounter. Because remember, Father Time is undefeated. My heart goes out to all of those who have lost loved ones due to elder abuse. And my heart also goes out to anyone who has lost their lives to gratuitous violence. Because remember, there is no you and there is no me in this fight against elder abuse and silver age suffering. There is only we, and we must stop the fucking killing. Thank you and have a safe day.